Hey everyone, I'm back with this tutorial. I'm doing this dotted, abstract, kind of artsy skull. I got the inspiration off of Nicole on Instagram. So if you want to check it out, check out her Instagram. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And I'm just going to start carving out where I want this kind of skull mask to go. And I'm also feeling where like my own cheekbones are and making sure I'm placing the line there so it just looks more natural on my own face. And then I'm just going to go ahead and fill in what I outlined with the Jumbo pencil. And then after that, I'm actually going to go in with a white face paint from the Halloween store. I tried going with it first, but it was really kind of watery. So I'm really happy that I put the white base down first. And then I also set it with a translucent setting powder afterwards. Right here I'm taking a liner brush and then I'm taking a black eyeshadow and I'm just going to start marking out where I want the jaw to go of the skull. And then I'm just going to outline the teeth as well. And for this whole tutorial, wherever I put a line, I'm actually going to go over it with the dots. So the lines are just to kind of give me an outline, and then I'm just going to dot afterwards because this whole skull is just like a dotted skull. So there should be nothing that's like too precise or where you can see a line or anything. And then right here, I'm just marking out where I want the nose of the skull to go. And instead of doing a line, I'm just kind of dotting where I want it to go. And then right here, instead of tracing a line at the top of the white between the white and my skin, I'm going to just dot that. So I'm just taking the black eyeshadow and just dotting across that whole top line. And then right here, I'm going to start tracing out my teeth and I'm just dotting where I want my teeth to go. I spend a lot of time on my teeth. I go between dotting and lines, and then if I put a line down, I go over it with dots. So the teeth is probably where I spent the most time on. I kind of wish I planned it out a little bit better just because I feel like I spent so much time on that area. And then right here, because I didn't want it to just be black under the line, I kind of start dragging the dots upwards and I dot all along the bottom of the jawline, and you'll see it as the tutorial goes on. And then right here, I'm just dotting over those lines that we created. So after I put a majority of the dots down, you can see I went on top of that mask, and then I also kind of did dots in the jawline. I did dots on the nose. I'm going to go over it with a black liquid liner, and this is from NYX, and I'm just going to start putting black down because the black eyeshadow kind of turned gray with the white base that we had. So the black liner just kept everything really opaque and really dark. So I go between a lot of shadows and the liner multiple times. And then what's nice about the liner is if you can either press really lightly and get a thin dot, or you can press really hard and it kind of makes like a splatter dot. So I liked it just because you get a variety of dots and shapes on your face. And I go back between multiple areas on my face. I don't really stick with one part for too long. I just kind of am all over with this whole mask I'm doing. And then I'm also checking back on the inspiration picture too, because I really liked where she placed her dots, so I'm just kind of trying to see what she did, because I've never done anything like this where I just did dots on my face, so I really like that. I could look back at her picture and kind of take reference from that. And then right here I am going to be creating lines, but they're kind of swiggly lines. Like some are short, some are long. They're not too straight. Some I do actual wiggle the brush. I don't want anything really uniform. Everything's just kind of up in the air as I go, and I just kind of do what I feel as I go with it. And then right here I'm just going over the top of the mask with my black liner. And then right here I'm going to start creating the teeth. I just make triangles basically, but they're really, I just wiggle the brush a lot, so nothing is like an actual straight triangle. So it's just really nice because you can get really creative with this and nothing has to be too perfect. And then right here I'm just creating dots over all those lines I just did. And then I'm going in with a gray eyeshadow and the liner brush. I'm going to start doing some shadowing and placing a lot more dots with a gray. I liked getting an actual gray eyeshadow because it created a lot more dimension to the look. And then everywhere I did already the black, I'm just going over it with gray. And then I'm just going in back with the liner again because I felt like with the gray it lightened up quite a bit, so I just wanted to bring back the darkness because with the light and dark it just gives a more 3D effect. And then the chin was really blank, so I kind of did these like 3 triangles at the bottom. I thought it gave the look just a little bit extra something. And then after that, I just go back all over the teeth again with a black liner just to make sure everything is really clean and crisp. Now I'm going with my NYX glitter pigment in the color Gunmetal. And I didn't have a glitter adhesive, so what I did is I actually just took an eyeshadow primer and then I placed it where I wanted to place the glitter and then picked up the glitter with a brush and just put it right over that primer, and it worked really well actually. And then at one point I just started putting glitter on my face and it stuck without doing a primer, which was really nice. And so I'm just kind of doing it in random spots. I'm doing it on the top of the mask, in the jaw, below the jaw, in the teeth, on the nose, but I'm not covering every black spot. I'm just kind of doing it in random places. And I really like doing the glitter just because I thought it gave it a little something extra, so it was really fun, and when you turned it, everything just sparkled. So this is it for the finished look. I hope you guys like it. If you have any other Halloween suggestions, I would love to hear them. So if you like it, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!